everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Libra. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the two oracle decks I have here, because it is going to be another quick fire reading, okay? So we'll get a card from the Quantum, one from the Moonology, more may come out, I don't know. We'll get some messages from the Waite deck, and then if needed, we'll pull a card or two from the Angel Answers as well. So, let's get into your reading then, Libra. So just want to shuffle your cards again. I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So Libra, the card you have from the Quantum Oracle this week is Friends and Colleagues. Awesome. So yeah, I feel like your social circle is opening up somewhat. You may have started a new job whereby you're making new acquaintances through work that could become even, there could be a connection or two where you become even friends outside of the workplace. I feel like generally it's just more of a social time for you. So maybe, some of the lockdown restrictions, if they've been in place in your area, maybe they're starting to lift a little bit. Or maybe, like I said, you've changed location, you've started a new job, you've come into contact with some kind of virtual group that's just giving you that newfound sense of support, right? But either way, I feel like it's definitely more of a time for socializing. So you're being encouraged to do so and not be afraid to just be yourself, have fun, and just, enjoy communicating with those who are on the same or a similar wavelength. Awesome. Okay. So you may even have some virtual hangouts if you can't meet up in person. I do get a sense of that as well. Okay, cool. So let's go to the Moonology deck and see what the divine guidance is for you. So Spirit, what is it the Libra... Ooh, card nearly went. Cards nearly went everywhere then. What is it the Libra needs to know at this time? What can help Libra? Nice. I like this. So the card you have is Blue Moon. Believe in the impossible. Yes, Libra. Believe in the impossible. Because guess what? Pretty much everything that we know to be a part of our reality is improbable. Okay, maybe not impossible, but improbable. Even the chance of you being here is almost next to none, and yet here you are. The chance of you watching this video, even less, and yet here you are. So yes, believe in the impossible. If there's something that you want, if there's something that you're seeking, right? Could be a new sense of community, almost like a soul tribe, just very good friendship groups, solid connections, people that just get it, whatever it is that you want, okay? Which could be related to, social groups, or even a dream that you have, whatever it is that you want, believe in it. You're being encouraged to believe in the impossible, because guess what? Every now and then a blue moon comes around and wishes are fulfilled. So don't sell yourself short, okay? Awesome. So let's see what the tarot messages here are for you. See what else we can find out with regards to these energies. But I am liking it so far. It's feeling pretty good. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I know why the Seven of Swords has come up here. Yeah. That's why there's a little bit of skepticism. I feel like because of what you've dealt in your past, and it's very much playing out in how you're feeling at this current moment. So let's go into it. So first card out is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is you knowing what you want at this point, okay? So I feel like because of everything you've experienced in your past, you've become very clear on what it is that you're seeking from your interpersonal relationships, okay? Whether it's in the workplace, outside of work, relationships, okay? You know what kind of influences you want in your life. You know what kind of energy you want to associate yourself with. You know what frequency you want to come into contact with when connecting with others. You know what you value in a friendship, in a relationship, all the rest of it, right? So you've become very, very clear on what it is that you're seeking and what, you know, you kind of expect on an emotional level from those that you'll invite into your inner circle, right? So that's very good. I feel like you've become not so much demanding, but just knowing your value, knowing what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate. Especially because the next card is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, your energy. We also have 2 sevens back to back. So the numbers 777 and 777 could be very prominent for you right now. That is the number of spiritual initiation, awakening, having a sense of direction, okay? But on the flip side, it can be deception, illusion, lies, okay? So I feel like that's what you were dealing with in the past. People that were very deceptive, that weren't what they seemed at face value, that had ulterior motives, that perhaps were in a very self-serving energy, not knowing that in the end, all that would happen is they would be called out and the connection would be cut, right? But I feel like you have that discernment now. You're able to clearly suss who has, you know, pure intentions and who doesn't, right? Who's trying to perhaps get one over you or wants to succeed at all costs, or that wants to, you know, play mind games or use you as a, you know, a pillar to stand upon, whatever it is, right? You're able to discern that very easily now because of what you've experienced in the past. So I feel like no one's going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes, okay? So there's no need to worry there. Next card out is the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like there is reluctance here to let go of old ways, okay? I feel like perhaps you've been quite complacent, you've been quite used to being perhaps more on your own, especially if you've been self-isolating alone, okay? You may have got used to just being with your own company, which is fine, okay? But I feel like now you'll be encouraged to get out there, to socialize, as I said, okay? Because there are some profound new connections that are opening up to you. And I feel like some old connections are falling by the wayside because of, you know, any deception or, you know, insincerity. So you're being asked to not close down just because of what you experienced in the past, but still be open, because there are some beautiful new connections that can be made at this time that can help you expand your own horizons, that can give you a sense of freedom, of not being confined to the same four walls. Even if you're just communicating online, right? It still gives you that sense of kind of escapism from the mundane, okay? Just to break up the energy more than anything. And like it says, believe in the possible. So if you've been wanting a significant connection, whether it's romantic, friendship, I feel like it's more about having very strong friendship groups, or even just a friend that you can rely on. That's possible. That's very much possible at this time, but you have to be willing to put yourself out there and actually mingle, socialize with those people, right? Next card is the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this is it. It's like basically saying, Libra, you have to be prepared to meet people halfway, okay? Because you're not going to have those kind of interpersonal relationships that's built on trust, understanding, friendship, unconditional love, honesty, integrity, you know, things like that. If you don't even get to know the person, you know, you have to be present. You have to actually show up for that to happen. So first, know what it is that you're seeking in a connection, which I think you have at this point. Be prepared to take that step forward. Even if you're not feeling 100% sure or at your best, that's fine. Just be you. Just be authentic. That's all you're being asked to do, and just show up. And you'll be surprised who you can align with, right? Next card is the Ten of Swords. Okay, so air energy, your energy. So yeah, I feel like you have dealt with a lot of betrayals in the past, okay? People that were just not what you thought they were. You probably had some very close friends that did all sorts of nasty things to you in the past, possibly when you were growing up as well. Maybe you had to deal with some like mean girl type energy, or, you know, like mean boy type energy, like bullies, things like that. So it makes you very wary and skeptical of meeting new people. Maybe you're an introvert. Maybe you feel like you're different from most people, so it's always a bit scary to put yourself out there because you're not sure what reception you'll get, whether they'll just cut you down and make fun of you, or if they'll be warm and welcoming, right? But with the Ten of Swords here, I feel like you're not going to experience those kind of situations again, okay? You've already kind of outgrown those types of people, right? That you'll be able to spot them from a mile away, so you wouldn't even take the time to engage them, is what I feel. So whatever pain you're still healing from when it comes to people deceiving you, betraying you, being absent, not giving you the time of day, not saying nice things to you, maybe even like harassing you or bullying you, whatever. I feel like all of that is coming to an end, okay? And you have an opportunity to heal it here. And I think that you'll even possibly form a very good friend, a very close friendship with someone who's been through something similar, okay? That can also, you can be a support to each other as you both do this healing, right? And then the last card, Nine of Swords in reverse, yeah. So it's time to get out of your own head, Libra, okay? It's time to stop overthinking things, stop worrying about all of the things that could go wrong, and start thinking about what can go right, okay? Because unless you get out of the comfort zone and put yourself out there, you won't know who you can meet. You won't know what kind of friendship, what bonds, you know, what kind of situation can arise. Even in a work situation, you know, if you're on really good terms with people, that could really help to excel your career. That can help excel your progression within a company, right? So it's worth putting yourself out there, you know. I don't feel like you're going to have to deal with this kind of energy that you experienced in the past, but that's very much your fear, okay? That's the case. But I feel like slowly but surely you are choosing to overcome that. You're choosing to kick those concerns to the curb because you want something better for yourself, and you know that the only way you can get that is by, first of all, being optimistic and by putting yourself out there and trusting that you have the ability to discern who is in alignment with you and who isn't, right? Amazing. So I will get an Angel Answers card for you. I've not been pulling them in every reading because I haven't needed to, but I will get one for you, Libra. So let's see. Is there any last parting advice that you'd like to give Libra at this time with regards to the situation? Yes, see? You have improving health, okay? So getting outside in the sunshine where you see it will definitely be beneficial, and being out in nature. You get outside of the same four walls where possible, okay? And remain positive. So you see, encouragement from the divine to remain positive, that your past doesn't have to reflect your present or your future. That there are new possibilities available to you. So Libra, I hope that helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And yeah, honestly, I feel like you have nothing to worry about. I know it's easier said than done because you've been betrayed, backstabbed, lied to in the past. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But I don't feel like you're going to be in those same situations again. You are not the same person as you were back then. And I feel like you have some real potential opening up when it comes to forming new friendship bonds, okay? So sending you guys lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.